here. We're into the footy season. There's so much to talk about. Got a great studio audience. Got a great show to look forward to. One of the most compelling superstars of the modern era to join us tonight. He made winning premierships an art form. He did it for fun. He's going to be over there behind the bar. Dermot Brereton.
Come on, good night.
As has always been the case here on the front bar, we love celebrating the great deeds done by supporters throughout the game, history-making moments. Yeah. We're going to be inducting another Huey Hall of Fans on the way through on the show tonight. Yeah. So there's a load to get through. Lovely to be here with you two.
Lovely to see you too. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank our studio audience for being here tonight. Guys. Thank you, guys. Give yourself a round.
Good on you.
Mate, well, it's a good opportunity to tell you too, by the way, that while you're in here, we've got 10 producers out in the car park siphoning petrol out of your tank.
Enjoy the show.
But it's good they're here.
No, also, can I take a shout-out to the teachers out there who are on strike. They do a great job. Also, shout-out to the Essendon Football Club who are on strike. Keep it up. It's
been a big week. It has been a very big week.
A lot of news, Maher.
On the show.
A lot of news.
What's the big news? What's the biggest story?
Essendon's been the big story.
No.
They've been the big
talking point.
No?
No, it's not. Biggest story.
West Coast winning their first...
No. Big, but not big enough.
OK. The hamstring space.
No, not at all.
No?
I'll tell you the biggest story by a mile. The Dacos family in Tasmania. Have a look at this. Whoa. That deal is done and dusted. They have inked it, standing in front of a home they've just bought in Tasmania. They're all moving in.
Maher,
that's Tasmania for you.
That's one of their That's Roger Curtis.
Roger Curtis.
One of the Tassie Footy Club directors with the Dacos family.
Well, mate, it's the Dacos boys. They're not there for Mona. What about...
Collingwood are trying to do a deal with Iran to blockade Bass Strait. No traffic to and from Bass Strait
By the way,
we speak.
That is official. Good on the Tassie
well
Devils.
Done. Congratulations.
They're playing the long game. They've got Peter down there as part of their breeding program. Smart from them.
No, very clever.
It's a big occasion.
It's all happening down there.
Well done.
They came back into the VFL for the first time in nearly 20 years on the weekend. It could not get a seat at North Hobart.
Lockout at 10 a.m.
Sell out.
Big crowd.
Magnificent stuff. They had more people at the Tassie game than they did the Giants.
That's Peter Dacos in the mascot suit.
Look at the excitement in the ground.
Season. Yeah.
Wonderful scenes from the fans. It just really is just a lone gunman up there. Now, it's just got everything you need from it's got everything you need to make it and can I say this, guys?
Yes. What else?
We got to hear the song for the first time because they beat Coburg in the VFL and into the rooms, and you listen to this song and tell me it doesn't give you goosebumps. I'm not sure they were expecting the win, to be honest. That's a real toe tapper. I love the chorus.
What? Why is it in Bulgarian? No, we are well done.
There's so much excitement in the rooms after the game.
Well done to the Devils, absolutely. The cameras caught many happy faces in the rooms after the game. And see if you can spot... well, there's some big ones down there. They had a great time down there. And... no. Where are they? Just turn it up. That's a different show.
Sorry,
that was, of course, that's not the Dacos. We're only joking, but they did attend the game. They did attend the game, and they were watching the game. Yeah. But they kept it very low key. By the way, the three boys in the crowd when they were watching. Have a look at them there. They really, that is done and dusted. That deal, gone.
It's very good.
Right.
I tell you, one team that there aren't a lot of smiles around the place, just for the time being, is Essendon. They're on a 15-game losing streak. Lost the last 13 last year. They've lost the first 2 this year by 10 goals plus. Tough times for Brad Scott and everybody down there. There's a few injuries now out of the game.
They are so bad.
Well,
they're so bad. Ben Maher is regretting leaving North Melbourne.
No, well, the coach said after the game they're demoralised as a group at the moment, which raised a whole lot of eyebrows in the footy world this week. So they've got some work. They've got some work to do.
Oh, come on, it's a bit of a pile-on, don't you think?
It's not Brad Scott's fault, by the way.
It's not Brad Scott's fault, and there's plenty of skill on display.
Sticking up for a moment.
There is. Let's have a look at some of the guys on the ground. So look,
it's not that
you can't teach this stuff. You can't. That's all right. But what about this? Bang! That's a KPI down there, and stand and fall over. There's a lot to like down there. I really do.
Some of the basics, Maher.
Yeah, they got.
They're struggling during the game. They're also struggling before the game as well.
Okay.
The problem is here's some of the players before the match just having a muck around with a video camera, which you might think is pretty easy to use. Well, you might think that, but not for everyone. Maher,
That's it. The young
what's
fella.
that? What's that player? What's that player's name?
It was Isaac Kakko first. He had the Super 8 around the right way. The other bloke didn't.
Who's the other bloke?
Hussein Alachka.
Yeah, we'll never take him to a gun range. Anyway.
Good tip. Good tip. Hey, bizarre stuff going on around round 2. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. The Lightning, of course.
You don't see this every day, do you?
Thwarted the start of the Giants-St Kilda game, of course. And, you know, rightfully so, with the threat of lightning around. The AFL
it's really thinned out the crowd there, or was that taken before the game, Maher?
Very strict protocol, Sam. You've got to get the players off the ground.
Yeah.
Officials got to get off the ground. I mean, safety is absolutely paramount at times like that. You
can't be too careful.
You cannot be too careful.
You can't be too careful with the players.
No, you cannot.
Kids, on the other hand, keep them out on the dodgems. Because you don't shut that down, right? What you want to do with the kids during an electrical storm is pop them in a car with a big metal pole on the back and let nature do the rest. We're not mucking around. They kept.
No, they did.
Players in the rooms, kids, go for your life.
Yep.
What do you expect, carny folk? Mate, they're always gonna.
We lost a few good carny folk that night. That's all I'm going to say.
Timekeeping was in the headlines as well. There's some clock issues. We stay at NG Stadium. Keep your eye on the bottom left of the screen there. 31, 30, 29, and then bang, just disappears. So 29 seconds was lost from the game. This is not us mucking around. This actually happened just before half-time. So that was remarkable.
That was one.
That was an issue. And then in the Port Melbourne-Essendon game, I mean, this thing just went absolutely bonkers. I mean, it was erratic and haywire, and there was all sorts of stuff happening with the clock.
So there's lots of theories about this, isn't there?
There is. Yeah, there are some theories.
There's been an update.
Well, there's a software update. The AFL said there were some software update issues. No,
I think we've identified the cause of the problem here.
Have we?
Yeah, it's Theo. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Those are dog seconds, by the way, that he's doing.
No good follows that dog. That's one thing we know about that dog by now.
That dog should get royalties the amount of time it's been on the show.
Right. No, I agree.
That's his first for the year.
We're here for Hahn. It's absolutely magnificent. It's great to have your company. Dermot Brereton not too far away from joining us. On the other side of the break, we celebrate one of the great deeds by one of the great fans.
Serve a nice and cold Hahn.
One of the great time-honoured pubs in South Melbourne, the Limerick Arms, where the Hahn flows freely. Well, you got to pay for it, but freely. With enthusiasm, it flows, you know, so it's a great place to go and have a beer.
Terrific pub.
Get involved with the social medias on our program. They're all there. All of the big dogs are there if you want to use them, and we look forward to...
OnlyFans. Oh, we're taking that off.
We haven't dabbled in the OnlyFans yet, have we? But anyway, that's probably it.
I wouldn't have thought there'd be a lot of traffic on that one.
Yeah, you don't want to see.
But then again, you love a good foot, don't you?
I've got
call it a fetish.
I've got a little bit of tin here at the moment, so you don't want to see.
What is wrong with you?
Unfiltered after the program, if you don't mind.
It's not
Tommy Lynch.
It's herpes.
Tom Lynch on Unfiltered after a night. Hey, speaking of the social...
Tom Lynch?
Yeah.
Lynch, you be watching that?
I will. I'll be looking at his hamstring, trying to make sure everything's honky-dory.
Speaking of the...
Hammy-dory.
Speaking of the social media platforms, they're all there. And there was a lot of reaction last week. It was great, Michael Roach, on the program. We'll get to that in a moment. But we have to do a shout-out for Gather Round, of course. We'll get to that
eventually,
yeah. We'll get there.
Oh,
Sam's
look at this showboat.
That's coming. Our show over in Adelaide's coming up, of course.
Over there.
We would love you to come to the show. It's a massive, massive event. Gather around at frontbar.com.au. Josh Carr, Stewie Dew, Chris McDermott, Stephen Kernahan, Fitzy.
Wow.
There might be another. Gavin Muntbury's going to turn up, apparently. So
Gather Round's it's a great show. It's a great
so
weekend, and we start. It just feels great. We're there on the Wednesday night. We do it, and then of course the games start on the Thursday with a big blockbuster on the Thursday night. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Adelaide v Carlton on that.
Call it off. Speaking of the socials...
Yes, go on, the socials. We got a massive feedback last week.
What happened?
Michael Roach, who was terrific.
Yeah, Michael Roach was great.
He was great.
We had a lot of feedback, especially about the vision that we showed during the Michael Roach interview, where he played in an exhibition game for Richmond, taking on Carlton at the 1982 Commonwealth Games.
People didn't believe it.
No, they didn't believe it. There was footage of the little Tiger Cubs out there last week, and so a lot of people didn't know that game was being played.
No.
And because the ABC were the broadcaster of the Commonwealth Games.
So they had it.
And they had it, and you got a lot of options to choose from. You know what I mean? You've got to cover all bases and all different sports. So they had a choice to make between covering that game there, or...
Shortly the second quarter will be underway, but there's bowls action out at Maruka, and here's Cedric Smith.
Mari, there's bowls. There's bowls at Maruka, Mickey. Robbie Perella.
Oh, he's a firecracker.
Oh, he's got the back marker. That's a good bowl. That's a good bowl.
Yeah.
Well,
You've got to follow that up with a resting toucher. Coming in off the forehand.
Oh, this is right up your alley.
Is it?
Well, it is Crackerjack, of course, you know.
What's that?
Oh, it's a...
For our younger viewers, what's that?
Oh, it's a family film. Unless you're over 70, then it's a bit of a date flick.
But that's true. They cut away from the footy
the lawn bowl
to go to Robbie, who was a firecracker, by the way, Robbie. But you never knew what he was.
Who's one of the greats.
He was, yeah.
They cut away from that game to go to the bowls at Maruka. And fair enough, by the way. If you were watching the bowls in Maruka, good decision, because it's not like, you know, it's an exhibition game. It's not like you're going to miss anything spectacular or anything that happened during the little exhibition game. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, for instance, that you'd miss this.
Ditchburn putting Carlton into attack. Basasto, what a mark! That was even better than the first one.
So, mate, they missed nothing.
No, it was magnificent. He put on a clinic that day.
We nearly missed it again. Your throw took so long. We nearly missed it again, mate.
I thought we were
what are you doing?
Oh, dearie me.
What a runner.
Yeah, no, it was a long run. I have genuine regrets about that last...
Never mind.
last 3 minutes.
No, you'll bounce back. You'll be good.
I might be.
Hey, we love celebrating.
Perella was good, by the way.
This show's always been about celebrating the fans and honouring the fans and talking about the game the way fans do. And we love honouring the great deeds done by the great football fans over the journey. It's time now to induct our next Hall of Fan member, thanks to the great people at UWI. The UWI Hall of Fans has been part of the front bar now for a few years. And we hark back...
You can be immortalised.
You can.
On the big board.
You can.
For all time.
You can. And 25 years ago, somebody did something that was going to see him added to the board. The infamous day when the chicken manure, Mark Brayshaw, the CEO, came out, couldn't believe what he'd seen.
What's going on here?
The chicken manure has been dumped at the front door of the Richmond offices at Punt Road 25 years ago, almost to the day, Sam. Almost.
Well, the fans have spoken.
They have. They have.
Someone went to a lot of trouble.
They did.
To do that. Who did it?
Well, the man who did it happens to be in the audience tonight, Mick. Please put...
George!
Yes. Georgie, the chicken manure guy.
Hello, boys. Well done, mate. Well, Was there a moment you cracked it? What was there an incident? Was there a game that made you go, I have no options other than to dump her?
No, it was a bet. It's been pretty well documented. We were up in
Pretend
Geelong.
no one's heard about it.
No one. It was a bet after a game at Geelong. We were up at half-time and we ended up losing by a stretch. And a mate of mine said, well, what do you reckon? I said, well, they play like shit.
Oh.
So I decided we'll throw a truckload of it.
Clearly you've got a bit of spare time on your hands.
I had a bit.
You weren't overworked at the time, and what I find amazing is, because I've looked at the ladder, we were 5 and 4.
True.
So I would have thought, like 2010 when we were 0 and 8. Now that's a truckload of manure.
Well,
but 5 and 4, you've gone early.
Gone early, but we did win 9 or 11 in a row off memory after that.
Oh, so you're claiming credit.
Well,
Georgie, there'll be a lot of people at home wondering how much a truckload of chicken manure set you back. What did it cost?
It costed a gorilla in total.
A gorilla?
$1,000.
$1,000?
That's it.
And for any Essendon fans, how do they track you down? If I
was an Essendon fan, I'd just get a truckload of pigeon shit and just drop it on
Well,
there.
if you are an Essendon fan, this is how you get out to
Don't do
the hangar.
Don't do it.
If you want to take matters into your own hands, it's about that time when we do it. So is he officially going in?
Georgie's.
You've got a question.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd love to. I wish I had a question, but unfortunately we've got to cross to Maruka for the bowl. Sorry, mate.
It is a moment of great infamy amongst VFL/AFL supporters, and by dint of what you did, there you are, up on the Uni Hall of Fame on the scorecard. There you are. The chicken manure guy from 2001.
You ask him about
Why have we still got an asterisk next to Apple Core guy? Because we don't think that's proven yet?
No, well, it's a bit... we do want to dive back into that story right now. Do take another...
No, I do.
Georgie, well done.
George.
Hey, Georgie, before you go, I'm told you're a Greek man?
I'm a Greek man, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It is Greek Independence Day today, so to you and all your brethren, congratulations.
Good on you, mate.
All the very best.
Jeez, it's getting a bit political.
They started the war against the Ottomans in 1821. It took them 10 years to win that war.
One of your more topical references, by the way.
Hey, tell us about... it's a night for souvlakis. Where would you suggest we go for a good souvlaki?
Well, I suggest you head on down to Oh My Souv in Moorabbin for an amazing Greek feed.
Well,
mention Mick and you guys, and we'll look after you.
You got lamb and chicken manure on the menu.
Got the whole lot.
That's good.
I'll give you a double.
Georgie, chicken manure guy, everybody. Chicken manure guy. Yui, well done, mate. There you go. We're here for Hahn. It's so very, very good. On the other side, mate, one of the all-time greats going to join us behind the bar. Dermot Brereton to join us. Ready?
Unfiltered. There's a lot of external noise that you can't change too much, and people are going to have opinion on you whether you like it or not.
Tonight on 7 and 7 Plus.
Welcome back to the program. It is the front bar. We're here for Hahn. We're just admiring the physical stature of tonight's guest, who was and remains pure box office. A brilliant, tough, uncompromising player. He was part of one of the greatest teams of all time, arguably the best team in the modern era. He won 5-day, he won 5-night. He is, of course, Dermot Brereton, everybody! Hello.
Hi, Mick.
Look at him, Sam. Have a look at him.
I'm too scared to. It's like, we were just sincerely commenting on how you are ageing very well, sir.
I'm not doing much. Yeah. Well, that's probably why I'm not aging. Well, I reckon I'm not feeling great from this side. That's for sure.
Well, your body's a bit banged up.
You're bashed up. But back in the days, centre-half forward was a tough position. There weren't a lot of people protecting you or looking out for you.
Well, I have a laugh, Mick, at all these midfielders who say, got tagged. Well, we used to get tagged by centre-half backs, and then you had the opposition ruckman would drop back across the centre-half forward as well. So I was just chatting out the back, and at the end of my career, I used to go to Pete Wilson, the surgeon, a great mate. We've ended up great mates. And over 6 years, he cut 7 calcifications the size of garden peas out of the back of my scalp because centre-half backs saw the ball come in and go, head. And they just punch you in the back of the head.
And then you'd get a 15-metre penalty. that was the extent of the ramifications,
You played
wasn't
the
it?
position undersized too.
You're amazing.
6'1", 6'1.5", and your first game, you announce yourself to the whole football.
Best first game ever.
We'll have a look at your highlights, but just can you take us back to that day? Like,
It's a final. You're 17.
Yeah, I drove my old man's Volvo 144 into the game. Lucky to get there. Well, this is 1984 you've moved on to now. I was still working at AFL House then. Yeah.
Well, I've got a question about your debut. So you debut in a final and you kick 5 in the final.
Yeah.
Why didn't you play? Why didn't you play earlier?
It's a fair call. I actually had an ankle injury that year.
Okay.
And so it got to finals time, or at the end of the year, and I got moved to centre-half forward in the reserves and sort of went 6, 7, 6 goals. I kicked about 25 goals in 4 weeks, and then they said, we might give him a chance here.
You said you were working at AFL House?
Yeah, I used to work at AFL House, yeah.
Was that because it was that close to the tribunal?
Just make it easy.
You just had to walk across the road?
Look at these. Look at these highlights, Andy.
So many of these highlights, you're outnumbered, you come from, unusual positions, you're taking pack marks, you're up against bigger blokes. Did you convince yourself when you were playing footy that you just wanted the footy more than the blokes you were playing against?
I do reckon when it's where you come from, Andy, and like as a junior, it's fair to say I was better than most of the other kids around.
Yeah. From where you come from, as I understand it, was Frankston.
Frankston, yes.
There it is.
Can I say that?
You can say Frankston.
Yeah. You're a Mount Eliza boy, aren't you?
I wasn't. Well, I call it South Frankston.
Yeah. That toughens you up a bit,
That toughens me up a little bit. It does.
Well, didn't you go to Peninsula Guamma?
All right, what is this?
Hey, mate, hold on.
Who's interviewing who here, mate?
Sorry.
Allow me. Guys, we're on air.
I did. We were good.
But was it as simple as that, something? You just wanted it a bit more than the blokes you were playing against? Could
Once you believe you can play,
Yeah.
and you've got the opportunity, and when teaching kids, I say there is no one effort that you go for that shouldn't be a full throttle 100% effort. And I felt like if ever I thought, I'm a shot, give it 100%. Yeah.
You're undoubtedly a champion of the game. Like, we've seen your highlights we were up with you. But there is a more recent generation, Derm, that would know you more from your special comments because you've been in the media for 30 years.
14 years.
Well, 14 years at Fox Footy, absolutely, doing special comments before you were frog marched out of the building.
Well, you call time.
Yeah, and by the way...
Everyone gets there.
Yeah. We listened to a lot of commentary. It was time. And... No, it was. I'll tell you an example.
Yeah.
You used to be, when you came out, you'd call it as you saw it, you were a straight shooter.
Yeah.
Mate, towards the end, have a look at Jason Horne-Francis's debut game, and you contradict yourself terribly.
I am loath to ever praise a kid before he plays his first game. I hate media that does it. I don't hate the media, but I dislike when media does it. This kid's extraordinary. He is good to go round one. I think you've got to go back to Chris Judd before you found a player more ready to go in round one than this kid.
I had seen him play.
Yeah, but you called for a statue of him at the MCG. You said keep a lid on it.
Yeah,
you hadn't played a game from the minute yet.
A little statue.
Also, I want to say your attention span. You drifted a lot.
Very limited.
Towards the end. This is one particular example I would like to bring to mind.
Okay.
So what we've got here at these stoppages, we've got man-on-man everywhere. Except, that's the Russian Antonov. You can drive tanks into that thing. Apparently, then the whole nose comes up and you drive trucks in through the nose of it. But we had Robinson on one side of these stoppages, see the right-hand side of the screen.
And now you're back into the game.
You've got to know your planes.
Well, I think we all knew it was an Antonov. It was written on the side.
They're military movers.
Russian aircraft flying in Australian airspace. Nothing to worry about there.
Actually, what?
So many amazing moments in your career, and you embraced the big moments, Sturm. I mean, this was your
Some
stage.
that have
and
gone
we're all
into
just-
folklore.
I mean, the strut was yours. You had it, and the big stage, out it came. You were never afraid to maximise the marketing opportunities in front of you. Tip-top after
The
a
first
grand
rock
final.
star, look at this.
Yeah, the coloured boots. Somehow you allowed Jeansy allowed you to do that. The bumps that you gave out were legendary, of course, and the ones that you took, you were prepared
You're
to take
always
them.
in it.
But let me take you back to 1988 and the misadventures this day against Essendon. Now, taunting's been in the news this week, Doom. Take us back to this day and talk us through it.
Yeah, well, Billy was taunting me, and Jason was going for his 100th goal. He's taken a shot at goal. I still say he missed it. See, Anthony touched me on the head. I hate being touched on the head. And this umpire decided to stand up to him, and I thought the only reason...
Dissent, by the way.
What? Dissent? I wanted to knock him out. The first thing I thought of, that's the angriest I think I've ever been in my entire life.
You do the only thing that you really can do. Your options are limited here.
Yeah.
You
Well,
decide
no
to
option.
run through the
Huddle. Run through the Essendon huddle, Doom.
Well, they were there, Mick.
What is that?
Well, if you saw that bit... See, Whitty? Chris Whitman, brother Whit's best mate.
Yep.
He was jogging along next to me, and they were just in a direct line with Hawthorn.
Oh, of course.
And
So,
Again, your options are limited.
well, I was on railway tracks, and Whitty started to veer off, and I thought, no, bugger that, I'm going straight. And I got through to the other side after being punched on the head a few times again. A couple of them chased me out. Whitty joined up again, and we ran into the...
Did you ever
Hawthorn huddle.
contemplate the idea you mightn't have got out of that huddle? Did it ever occur to you that as you were running into it, because that's like running into a prison yard, right? Did it ever occur to you that you might not have come out the other side?
I wasn't thinking that far ahead, Nick.
Look at that. Doom, that's like the human version of running with the bulls. You just go straight through.
Did
Wasn't really.
Did Joycey say anything
You're
to you?
extraordinary.
Well, I don't know if the vision keeps going, but Joycey saw it unfold, and I like Joycey, ripping bloke, so honest, and he poked me in the chest, and on top of giving away Piggy's 100th and being tapped on the head and going through there and punched on the head and all that, he poked me in the chest and he said, give me one reason why I shouldn't put you on the bench. You betrayed your teammates. And I'm thinking, I'm done here if I can't think of anything. And I just rocked back, scoreboard, when it's too close and I'm your best effing player. Joycey looked at me and went, Whitty, did you join in on that as well? Yeah, he gave it to Whitty. Yeah.
Well, I like the fact that, and this is, I love these pictures, but recently you got the opportunity to catch up with Billy Duckfirst. In 2024, before a game, he's in a motorcade going around the ground. You run up and reunite and ask the obvious question.
Why didn't you punch me in the head when I ran through your huddle? I didn't see you coming. I wish I had if I would have knocked the shit out of you.
Good bloke, Bill.
And in a touching moment, 5 minutes after that, he ran you over in that car.
He's a good bloke.
Do you guys now, do you ever get together and reminisce? Do you
Well,
guys
when he
break?
comes over, occasionally see them at football functions and the likes. The funny thing is, it all started, Jason took the mark and turned away, and Bill went to knee him in the head as he was going down. And I thought that should have been a 15 metres, take him to the line. And I was pushing Bill, he was pushing me. And, like, back in those days, Jason was a teammate, so he was on my side, but through life you learn Bill's a better bloke than Jason.
Wow.
Well, by the way, can I just point out, if it's not obvious to those watching, this man, it was a megastar, an icon. You transcended the game during your playing days. And if you don't believe me, have a look at this Channel 7 news update to see where Dermot Brereton stood in terms of world importance.
Tonight, Prime Minister Keating signs 5 agreements in Jakarta. Convicted murderer Robert Harris becomes the first criminal executed in California in 25 years, and Dermot Brereton doubtful for Saturday's clash against Collingwood.
That's fair.
That's a big three.
We haven't got that's fair.
That's the lead.
Yeah.
That's the #1 story as
And you
far as
know
I'm
who was
concerned.
really dirty on that? Dipper.
Yeah.
Dipper used to come to training and he'd say, I've got a front page and a back page. This week you've only got one. I said, yeah.
For someone who can't read, that's pretty impressive.
By the way, I don't want you to think we've just gone through and just picked an isolated incident.
But you have.
No. Here's another one.
Oh.
Tonight, Melbourne's Timorese community incensed by Prime Minister Keating's Indonesian visit. Californian killer Charles Manson denied parole for an 8th time, and Dermot Brereton's immediate playing future in doubt.
I'm in good company.
Charles Manson was going, don't compare me to that nutcase. Only one of those blokes ran through the huddle.
I just think it's a good reminder of how big this man was.
Gigantic, larger than life, and he never shied away from the news and the spotlight, did he, Mickey?
You didn't mind being the centre of attention anywhere, anytime, even at training. Explain this, please.
Well,
here we go.
Coach.
And,
What is that?
Derm. We've got a good look at the mixed grill there. Now, what are you doing? What's the thought process?
I've never seen that.
Hawthorn's away strip was very different back then, wasn't it?
That was the #1 news story at Channel 7 that night on the news. Looking good.
There was a bit of thing going around then. All the boys would get different tights and see who could get the most outlandish. I think I won.
Oh, you won, no doubt.
Yeah.
You played the game with a physical edge. There's no doubt about that. You love the mind games, and you gave it and you took it throughout your career, which is
you love the niggle.
If you're going to play by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. You play with a bit of honour, which you did. What was your
I love the niggle.
What was your philosophy around this stuff? Like, if you're going to give it, you're prepared to cop it.
Yeah. I used to always say, oh, libber. You actually got bonus points at the tribunal if you went at libber. Oh, Mick was hard.
Look at this for a show of strength.
Well, when I got to Collingwood, Lee Matthews said, I've got this great young fella, Severio Rocker, and Reese, good on you, Reese. Good on you.
That's a traditional welcome from David Rees-Jones, by the way.
That broke me nose, that
He
one.
only got 2 weeks of that. Can you believe it? Des English only got 2 weeks of that.
I've still got a crack in my nose from
That's
that. Yeah. The one from Woosha, this is how much the game's changed. I know I was talking about something else, but you get hit with a concussion and it does various things to people. So if you stare at that big light up there, if you're at home and you stare at the ceiling light and you're just like that, I don't know why I do it, but if you do, and you get that blurb, that yellow orb. When Woosha got me that day, if you had the ball, I'd be running leading to you and there was the blur there. I couldn't see it, so what I had to do was go, Murray, and hope to see you through peripheral vision. Didn't play well after that hit. So you stayed on. You just... That's what you did.
Yeah. Can you see us right now?
Vaguely.
Just as a follow-up, because we love you, if you see a light, do not go towards it. By the way, the end of that package, which, like you said, it had both. Dermy gave it. He also took it.
You're knocked out.
He took the last one from Des English, who broke your nose. Back in 1984, it was a different time. You know what I mean? Stretchers weren't. It was all about the trainers just getting you straight off the ground, Derm. And this is what your boys did. They just got you straight off the ground. You look like you're out. And like I said, they got you straight off. It feels like, geez, where's the stretcher? Where's the stretcher? Well, it eventually turned up, you know what I mean? So here it is there. Not helpful when you're already off the ground, Derm. But that was different. That was back in 1984 when we didn't know how stretchers work.
Dermot, there's so much more to talk to you about. The drink tray is just around the corner as well. You're about to be subjected to that. We're here for How Good. Dermot Brereton, a very special... Dermot Brereton, our special guest. We're here for How Good. Let's go back to 1986.
Recognise these pictures?
It's the Aussie Bowl, I think they called it. It was the Yokohama Stadium in Japan.
That's right.
You're playing at a basketball field.
On the
a baseball field on AstroTurf.
On the hallowed AstroTurf.
Normally plays centre forward. He's playing third base.
Yeah.
What are your memories of that day?
Well, first of all, they got us there at 7:30 a.m. for a 2 p.m. game. They were so keen on their timetables. 3 hours before the game, we said, you've got 25 of us here. We haven't had any breakfast, and it's still 3 hours to go to the game. Can we get something to eat? They brought in 50 Big Macs before the game.
Oh, no, that's not...
But you had to wear
Just
those...
for Dipper.
But the thing they did, they gave us those arm shield sleeves and things, but they offered everything. They said, if you're best on ground, you win a car.
What?
You won a car, a Nissan Skyline, the top of the line one back then, 86. You could win a jet ski, I think, if you took mark of the day. You could win a motorbike if you kicked the most goals. So the boys were going home to bed early every night, except for Dipper. And the final training run before the game, we went out to an oval and they cut the grass so we could train on it, a field size, and they put a big heap on there. Dipper had a large night the night before, and he dived into the grass clippings and hid there for half of the training. Have a guess who won the car?
He
won the car.
He won the car.
He won the car. Best on ground, Dipper.
That's not the performance I remember. I remember you in this memorable moment. We're used to seeing you run through the Essendon huddle, but watch you run through the cheerleaders here. And whoa! Look at that. Look at everyone. Run. And the same thing happened at a nightclub later that night. As you walked in, the same effect. So there you go, Japan, lasted 2 years.
Your personal relationship with Essendon during your playing days became pretty well known. You'd never hid your animosity towards them. How early in your career, and was there a reason when you realised, I don't like this footy team?
Well, you played against them. They were the 85 Essendon team was the best team I played against.
Yeah.
They were just extraordinary. And then it got to a stage, I think Sheeds and Jeansy didn't like each other. And you know when you hear your coach give you the rev up, Jeansy's had added extra oomph against Essendon, and you took on the demeanour of your coach when it meant something. And Sheeds was the same. We found out later on he was over there saying similar things about us and whatever. So it got pretty willing. The way I used to describe it was if you played against the Brisbane Bears in those days, you pick the ball up and you go, right, who do I give it to? You play against a good team, Melbourne, Collingwood, you pick it up and you go, avoid the tackler. Right, you can get rid of it. You play against Essendon and you'd go, right, where are they coming from? You'd cover up because they would target you, so we had to target them back.
And so began a lifelong hate-hate relationship with the Essendon Football Club, which gives me great joy these days when I see you in the crowd barracking for Essendon, which you have to. Now, your partner, Jules, has a son, Archie, who plays for Essendon. Have a look at this, everyone. This makes you laugh. And let's cut to the Essendon fans. Oh, yes. Let's go again. These are my favourite cutaways. And cut to Dermy. Oh, wonderful. Does it kill you?
I'm barracking for Arch. I hope they get killed every week.
You're barracking for Essendon.
Dermot, it's a joy to have you here, and we found out a lot about you already, but we're going to find out a bit more about the real you now that we're part of this. Sam's drip tray, everybody.
One of these claps. An Essendon clap.
No, just enjoy yourself because it's very. We've had a great last.
We have.
I think wonderful last week.
Been in good form.
If you never seen drip tray, it's just a bit of a. I can't ruin it. I'm asking the questions. You can ruin it.
Can I just quickly step in? Michael Roach wanted everyone to know his hardest opponent last week. He said Jeff Southby.
He said Jeff Southby.
And which he stands by, but he did feel he left out...
He left out Bruce Dool.
So
we just wanted to clarify that. And,
for the ledger.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd do it actually on the show, but anyway, we did. So, Derm, drip tray, some punchy questions, and
here we go.
You can pass if you want, if you're not interested in the question. But here we go.
Okay.
Toughest opponent?
Tough or best?
Oh, jeez. That's a good question.
Oh, it's a different...
Both. Best.
What do you mean?
Best Ross Glendinning, toughest... Peter Foster did half a dozen of those.
Yep. No.
What about Woosha? Woosha was tough.
Toughest opponent is just who was the toughest opponent to beat.
Mate, he's answered the question.
Yeah, I gave you both sides.
He's already answered it. He answered two questions.
You're asking the questions. You're not meant to go into confusion.
Who was your second toughest? No. Most goals you ever kicked? at any level?
I'll tell you, Richmond, wasn't it?
I kicked 11 in the AFL, but there was one day in juniors I kicked 10 in a quarter.
What?
Yeah.
How many for the game, do?
I don't know. I played in the ruck that day, so...
10 in the ruck.
How did you kick against Richmond with 6 broken ribs?
11.
11.
Yeah. But everyone kicked them against
That's a chicken manure game. That's a chicken manure.
Who was your idol growing up, Derm?
Phil Carman.
Oh, yes.
So we got the idea for the boots?
He was flamboyant.
No, that's a great story. Trevor Barker, Eddie Maguire and the great Shirley Strawn and I used to play golf together on Thursday afternoons. And I had a fluoro ball and Barks said to me, "Oh, you'll get boots like that next." And I went, "Oh, gee." Yeah, so I did. I asked Teddy to make them.
See what can happen from
one of the great stories.
One of the just from drip tray.
Spot on.
Also makes me think you're highly suggestible.
You played with Lee Matthews. Can you remember any advice that man ever gave you?
Don't complain and never explain.
Is that what he says?
Yep.
Whenever Lee is on our show, I'm quite nervous.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were nervous to meet someone, Derm?
Ooh,
good question.
I tell you what, I played golf with Greg Norman one day. He had an aura about him.
You would have been nervous that he was going to roll up naked, I suppose, the way he... Imagine wear clothes anymore.
Derma's in the pink lycra. How much blonde hair is going on? Look at those two.
All right.
Imagine if Norman turned up in those blue shorts and Dermot's in the pink thing.
All right. Now, listen, you 5 premierships day and night. Teammates, most careful with their money.
Oh, there's a toss-up. He's going to hate it. Scotty McGuinness and Russell Green.
Got it. So they're...
What a bunch of tight-ups.
There was a time in England once where we walked past the store and there was this pair of leather boots and Greeny looked at these leather boots and went, "Oh, they're fantastic. Hang on a second." He ran to the phone box and called his wife, Roxy, and phoned her at about 4 a.m. in the morning and said, "I found a pair of boots. Can I buy them?" And she went, "Yes, you can buy them." So he had to get permission from Roxy.
He's one of the world's most beautiful human beings.
One of the best blokes you'll ever meet. G'day, Greeny.
But that's great. But, very, very careful with his mates. All right, Derm, first car.
Mazda RX-7.
Whoa!
That's a good one.
That's a good first car.
First motorbike, where we know it was the one you rode into the metro, wasn't it?
No, I had one before that. I got an XL250 before that. But people ask me that frequently about the motorbike in the metro. They say, "Oh, that's an urban bit." No, it happened.
No, it happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I've seen the skid marks.
In the paper.
Favourite movie?
Cool Hand Luke.
Oh, good call.
With Paul Newman.
Very good movie.
The car washing scenes, elite.
Oh, you would go straight to that, wouldn't you? Hey, you're going to get ripped at home tonight for that.
I was 14 when I first saw it.
Parking meter scene's pretty good too.
Not bad.
Dermot, favourite... I'm coming over for dinner. What are you cooking me?
Beef Wellington. What? What's that mean?
Why is that such a thing?
I'll have no mushrooms, thanks.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, I know you did. Paulie, what's happening? 1 minute. 1 minute we've been going 1 minute. I don't even know what that means.
Question.
Last question?
Last question, mate.
Come on,
a few more. It's good.
2. You can have 2.
Oh, well, I was going to ask Derm if he ever
Could
had
have been 3 if you just hadn't spoken.
If you'd ever had a moustache.
See what I mean?
No, don't waste it.
See what I mean?
Hold on. All right. Hey, Derm, out of all the blokes you cleaned up,
who had it coming?
Biggest regret that you missed?
Who didn't?
Oh, one I missed.
Yeah. Who would you have liked to have... I can't... There's no time to repeat the question twice.
I've got a few regrets. I liked Vanders. I really liked him.
Mate, I think
good bloke.
I think you got him.
That one landed sweet.
Don't mention it, though, because he can't remember it. Right.
No, he's a good bloke. He's a good bloke, Vanders.
All right.
Who did I want to get? I kind of... And he's a good bloke as well, but I wish I had got Woosher back.
Yes.
And he's a good fella.
He tormented you.
He's here tonight.
Hit you for
All right, hey, you've been going around the country in a caravan with your part, and so these are wonderful shots. Just doing them in the wild and enjoying yourself.
You're looking good, mate.
So you are, and you're
I've
around.
got a dad bod. I've got a bit on the guts.
No,
That's stupid shot.
You got some of that tip top on the table that you stole back in.
Derm, quick answer. Favourite holiday spot? Where you've been all around the country? What's your favourite?
Scott's Head.
Oh, beautiful.
Scott's Head. Where's that?
Yep.
It's not quite Nambucca Head, it's about 40 k's, 25 k's south of it.
Well, can I just say one thing? When it comes to caravan, I think you've got it wrong. You've made a big miss. When it comes to caravans and holiday destinations involving caravans, I always listen to your old mate Dipper.
G'day guys, Dipper here, and welcome to the first episode of Dipper's Destination. And our first legend caravan destination is Thailand.
Who's ever taken a caravan to Thailand? Ever?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Of course, that's what you think when you stick a caravan on the back.
I always think, when I think caravans, I think of Thailand.
Thailand. Straight up Thailand.
We done?
Out back.
We done, or just a couple more to finish?
No, you're done.
The
You're done.
Oh, mate.
All right. Are you going to do your little tea towel thing?
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah, go on.
Holy
The
Trinity.
tea towel.
Holy Trinity at the end. Just quickly, the big three to finish. Favourite animal?
Black-shouldered kite.
I don't.
Or peregrine falcon. There you go.
Oh, that's my favourite falcon too.
It's an animal.
Yeah, absolutely. Our favourite colour?
Black.
I
don't know.
Don't think it's a colour.
Who has a favourite colour?
Well, all right. Probably should have got out after the caravan thing. Dermot Brereton, favourite vegetable to finish trip tray. What do you got? What's the vegetable you like?
It's a turnip.
It's not a turnip. It's never a turnip.
It'd be a potato, being an Irishman.
It should be, but I'm sick to death of them.
Okay.
Peas.
Wow.
Very popular.
Peas.
Anyway, that was Drip Tray.
Wow.
Big. Flew by.
You got one last... We've got time for one last question for Dermot.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, yeah, one last question. One last question.
Go over the trenches with you. What a player.
Yeah, it's
What an
wonderful.
insane player.
We can't let you
One
leave,
of the
though.
greatest.
It's great to have you back. You were here, I think, 2018, and lots happened since then. But we can't let you go without playing one clip from your days at Fox Footy. And I think, look, we've shown
You know where this is.
We've shown it once or twice
Could
before.
be our favourite.
I think it's my favourite. Just to set the scene, in 2019, there were some devastating scenes involving Callan Ward, who'd done his knee, season-ending. It was tragic. It really was. But he came back, but what we'll never forget, and we'll always celebrate on this show, is the way you captured the emotion of the moment with some heartfelt, poignant, beautiful words. And
before you throw to it, can I say, at the end of my life, it's going to be the most humiliating thing I've ever done.
Well, you can say that, but like I just said, it was a beautiful moment. You captured it expertly, and just for some context, though, it was during Fox Footy's Game of Thrones themed round.
This is the devastating side of football. That's a captain of a league club, head in hands, and you just absolutely forgive him for that. I mean, there's nothing behind. You see a man, his livelihood, what he loves doing is taken away from him for you.
You're a body superstar. We love everything you've done for the game, and it's been a joy to have you on the show. Thanks for coming on tonight. We're on the other side of the ring. Mick's multi up next. Welcome back to the show. This is the front bar for Hahn, which is very, very good. We'll get to the multi in a moment. I don't want to have a go.
Will we?
I don't want to go at you two blokes, and I know you had your laugh in the first segment. It was funny. It was good. You did it well. But this whole Nick Dacos leaving Collingwood, going to Tasmania,
and he's gone.
Signed.
This is just cheap data farming by people like you. It's clickbaiting. There is no universe in which Nick Dacos is going to leave Collingwood. Everyone's just got to grow up out there and stop farming this story because it's not happening. You two had a laugh earlier.
It's a Samari! Whoa!
It's a Samari!
Mate!
Calm down, big fella.
No.
Calm down.
Jeez, you snuck up. That snuck.
What
That's
is it?
smart. Well, I didn't even know I was in it.
It's just been building throughout the night. It's been building throughout the day. And it's just got to stop. People, you can't sell a newspaper. You put Collingwood on the front of the back and sales go straight through the roof. Our ratings are strong. We don't need to be doing the Nick Dacos.
They're gone.
Anyway, I've got it off my chest.
Whole family's moved.
Peter's going to be captain coach of that.
Round 3 games are upon us. They're banged up, the Adelaide Crows going down to Geelong. Haven't won down there for 14 years, I don't think. So that's going to be a huge ask. Tomorrow night, some good games. See, that St Kilda Brisbane game's got a bit on it with the argy-bargy between those two clubs. Saturday night, Essendon v North Melbourne. That is... that's got macabre written all over it. That's got a lot on it, particularly for the Bombers. So there's a lot to look forward to, and we're about to get stuck into that.
Carlton Melbourne's a big one.
It is a big game, my word it is. Before all of that, though, it's time for this. Time for multi!
Let's crack on into this one. I've got a good feeling about this one tonight, mate. No mistake. I've been slaving over this. All right. First up, after the Crows' loss, Matthew Nicks tried to sum up the Dogs' fierce contested work, and I'm not sure it came out exactly how he hoped.
Bulldogs were very good in the first half. So contest, smashed us in the tackle.
Smashed us in the tackle? I'm going to put it to you. I'd like to wager there won't be many father sons coming out of Adelaide when you've been smashed in the tackle.
You may be right, but you can't
have it.
No, what about Wayne Mallier?
I don't want it.
No, how about Wayne Mallier? It has 16 or more kicks against the Cats, and I'll give you 182 for that.
All right, let's go. Second leg. A big congratulations to Max Gawn. Can I say this? I mean it. 250 games for the big fella.
Maxie.
He's an absolute... He's a great player, but when it comes to spying on the opposition, he can't exactly go incognito. Have a look in the background, and there he is. Yeah, Max. No, Max. No. Where's Max? I have no idea.
He put the cap on. I thought he would be able to see.
No, he just blends in with the background. I'd like to wager 250 games, but the party to celebrate will not be held at Entrecôte.
No, you can't have it. But how about it take Jordan De Goey to have 2 or more against GWS?
Wow.
And you'd have 225.
That's a...
Well...
That deserves
so
much more.
It deserves
or just something.
No. No, it probably doesn't.
Sometimes it's not you.
It's Entrecôte's where they have it.
Explain it, yeah.
Do you know what happened at Entrecôte?
No, I don't.
Get out.
Don't worry.
He's turned on the audience.
You'll bring him. You'll get him back.
I wouldn't get on this multi. Do you reckon I can get him back?
You'll get him back.
But how could I get him back? Like, if you're in trouble, if you're 2 leagues...
Knowing the
Stony silence.
Knowing the multi...
What would you do? Would you pull out a big gun, a go-to?
I know you would. Yeah, I would.
All right.
What do you got?
See what I got.
I'll back you. You can do this.
Third leg.
Third leg. They say the key to good fitness is having a strong core. And this walrus clearly got the memo. Have a look at the walrus. And... Oh, let's do it. Let's go.
They're back.
I don't know if I can. I'm out. Do you think you've got a wager?
I thought if you need any help, I could probably...
You?
I don't often do this. But
see if you can get a laugh, because I can get nothing.
Well, I'd like to wager that's not actually a walrus. That's actually Mick at a Pilates class. Come on.
Are you laughing at him? That's a good dad bod for a walrus. Can he have that?
No, he can't have it.
Can I have that?
No, you can't have it.
Yes.
No, you can't have it.
What's the point then?
You can't have it. But how about you have this? Like Luke Davies-Uniacke to have 4 or more tackles against Essendon and you have $1.36 for that.
LDU.
Yes. All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, should have got out with the walrus.
I should have got out with the walrus. Let's boot this baby home. Now, I've seen a lot of dogs who have given up on life, but this is... this is hard.
What are you talking about?
This is hard to watch. Most dogs, have a look here, just like run the footage, like to, you know, stick their head out a window. Not this one. That is... You've lost the joy of life. I'd like to wager that's a dog who knows he's going to the vet to be put down. Shot of the walrus. Can we go?
No, you can't have...
That walrus was put down. No, it wasn't.
You can't have the dog getting put
Shot
down.
the dog.
But you can have Patrick Cripps to have 8 or more clearances against Melbourne. Come on, Cripper, get amongst it.
Bag it up. What do we got?
$2.30 for that. This is what it's looking like when
Yes,
you put
please.
it together, $12.80.
I like it a lot.
All right, it's got a chance, this one. If you like the look of it, jump onto the feed in the Sportsbet app, find and follow Mick's Multi and place your bet. The last shout is coming up next.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Welcome back to the show. It takes a lot for a dyed-in-the-wool Carlton supporter to wear the colours of another club, but these colours, the old Fitzroy, are absolutely mag. Don't laugh, man.
You look like you're about to do track work or something like that. Yeah, look at you. You're 4 a.m. at Flemington.
Like Robert Shaw.
Binoculars.
I feel like Robert Shaw or something. Fitzroy wearing the heritage jumper. That's what they're going to be wearing against Brisbane, against St Kilda on the weekend. It is to honour the great heritage of this magnificent Fitzroy Footy Club. There's a whole lot of stuff available to you. This jacket, I know I don't wear it very well, but it is absolutely sensational. There's a whole lot of merch in the old Fitzroy, the old maroon and deep blue and the white FFC. So if you're an old-timer and you love the Fitzroy connection to the Brisbane Lions, this stuff, I reckon, is must-have, and you can get it at the shop, of course. And for the footy club, one of their all-time greats, who's a very, very good friend of yours.
Well, we're giving last shouts. Yes, my friend and a big friend of the show, Jonathan Brown.
Yep, for you, Brandy.
Yes, well, he had a little...
How is he?
He had a little bit of brain surgery last week. There he is with Kylie. He's on the mend. He's recovering well. I saw him this morning. We went for a walk.
How is he going?
He's going well, sharp as ever. We went for an hour walk, and for the first 15 minutes, he called me Dorothy. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all worry.
And I think that's the first brain operation since his lobotomy, which he had.
No, we wish all the
love
best,
you,
Brandy.
mate. Good luck. You'll be fine.
Cheers, mate.
And absolutely on track for a very speedy recovery, and
he'll be back in harness in no time.
Absolutely, he'll be. He's a genuine giant of the game, and he commands the respect of the whole football community, except maybe these kids at the Palm Beach Footy Club on draft night in 2024.
This is the place. This is the place to be. That's for sure. Tonight on the Gold Coast, it used to have the bigs. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Bit of a surfy culture up here at the Palm Beach Crumbin Lions, but this is the place to be. Hopefully with 3 first-round draft picks.
Brandy, it's pretty big for football in Queensland, isn't it? How big is this for footy in the northern states?
It's very exciting. We saw Sam Collins here to start for the Gold Coast.
He had enough.
Anyway, you can see the point. Well done, mate. You can see the point.
Oh, mate, that's scary stuff.
Physically see the point. He's had enough.
Next week, Tim and Job Watson joining us on the show. They're going to be over there together, which is going to be a whole... Tim and Job Watson are going to be over there together. Titus is going to join us on the program. Thanks to Derm. Thanks to George, the chicken manure bloke. Thanks to Han. Thanks to the audience for turning up and using up all their petrol. Thanks for watching. Until next week, bye for now.